I just finished I'm Not Your Negro. It is a documentary about James Baldwin. He was a writer, playwright, and the docu-series kind of, well, an activist. But he was alive during the time of, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and he was friends and with everyone in the group. The documentary is based on his unfinished manuscript. It's called what was it called? Remember This House. It's like a collection of notes and things. And the document series is narrated by Samuel L. Jackson, where he reads James Baldwin's thoughts. And I think it's a fascinating look. I love watching the TV interviews with James Baldwin on TV. He's just, what a brilliant, beautiful mind. I really like listening to him and reading about him and his stance, because he's almost, you have like Malcolm X here on one side that's more of a sort of an aggressive approach to the problem, and then you have Martin Luther King, who's more peaceful, and then you have James Baldwin, who is around to witness both, and he kind of compares both sides and sort of just philosophizes about like who is really right and how do you tackle such a problem. So highly recommend this film, and highly recommend you looking up James Baldwin. He's a fascinating individual. So James Baldwin. And I'm trying to start the hashtag Learn Black History movement. So learn about these people. There are so many wonderful activists and voices from the civil rights era, like into now. Like I'm learning every day. I'm learning about a new person, and I'm trying to share their stories, because if we don't dig into the past, we can't understand how we got here. And it's so important to hear it directly from the people that lived it. So all this information is out there. So please, rather than watching some, I don't know, The Office, for the millionth time, or scrolling through Instagram for hours, just take an hour to watch a documentary every day about Black history. It's not that hard. And you will be surprised at how horrific American history has been when it comes to the Black community. So encourage everybody, to do this. Hashtag Learn Black History. And also I'm starting the hashtag I'm Listening, which means you're listening to people of color voice their stories, and it means we're stopping the denial of the issue of racism in America, both institutionalized and individually, and also covert racism too, that we don't even realize. That's all this subconscious programming. So use that hashtag to let people of color know that you're listening, and only when you listen is when you can understand.